the Princess K Talk Show, which talks about life, relationships, love, the world, how we handle life. We talk about script writing. We talk about memos, poems, acting, all kinds. So on this segment, we're going to be talking about words and the power of words. So we've all heard it said that words are so powerful that it can destroy you or it can mend you, right? And we've also heard it said in the Bible that the power of life and death is in the tongue. So we should always caution and watch the words we say to people. A lot of people that say hurtful words towards each other, towards another person, it shows that the other person is also hurting. Because hurting people hurts. And when you're full of bitterness and anger and unforgiveness, it can make you channel that to other people. Because you're hurting, so you want to say a hurtful word to another person so that they can know that you're hurting as well. And it's very important, even in relationships, friendships, words are very powerful. Because when you're angry or pissed or jealous or envious of your spouse or your friend, and you're angry, maybe something doesn't go your way, then you start, saying horrible words and cruel words. That at the end of the day, you say sorry. But even if that person does choose to forgive you and move on, it will still come to that person's mind, and that person will still remember it. Do you understand? So it takes conscious awareness to say, you know what, though this person said this to me, I have forgiven that person and I have moved on. It's very important how we use our words, even in relationships, when we're angry with a spouse, when we are pissed off, we're fuming, or something doesn't go our way, or our spouse did something to trigger us and make us angry. It's very important that we choose our words. I've heard it said that it's better to just leave the place you are at where the anger has arisen. It's better to leave, let it cool off, let the air cool off, you cool off. Then it's better to do that than get angry, say things, throw things about, only to regret it later. Because the words we choose to say is also part of choices, because the choices we make in life is very, very, very important. Even if it's a choice to be nice to somebody, it's very important. A choice to be cruel to somebody, a choice to say something nice to that person, a choice to choose the right words. Because we live in a world where today, where anything goes. Anything goes. We say anything and you expect that person to stick with it. We can be in a bad marriage and allow our spouse to be talking to us anyhow, but we just let it sink in. We let that person talk to us anyhow because we feel like we can't be alone. Because we feel like our lives will be miserable. I don't want to be lonely. Or the way this guy makes love to me is something I can't find anywhere. So even if he's cruel to me and saying horrible things to me, I still have to stay in the relationship. That doesn't have to be so. Because even at the end of the day, when you leave the guy, it's gonna damage you in some ways. Because words are so powerful. It's so powerful that we have to be careful how we use it. Even on a day-to-day life. Day-to-day life, going to work, going to a party, going for a meal, going for an activity, either with the kids or with your family, or with your mother-in-law, father-in-law. Could be anybody. We need to watch how we talk to people. Same thing goes for relationships. Relationships, when we don't get what we want from the person, maybe, or something happens and we start having problems arising, then we start to begin to say horrible words to our spouse, like, you're fat, you need to start dieting, you're getting fat. Instead of saying that, we could choose to say, you know what, baby, I think we should start working out together. I will support you. And if she asks why, then you can tell her, because I feel that you are putting on weight, but you're still attractive to me. But I want us to work on it together. She might be upset for about 5-10 minutes, but eventually, when she thinks about it, she'll think, you know what, he's right. And he didn't have to say anything cruel to get your message across. We can always choose to say the right words to people, to hurting people, because we don't know what they're going through. Because everybody has a secret battle they're dealing with. Even me, that I am doing a show based on relationships and lives, I have my own issues that I deal with every day. You can't see it on my face, and you would never know. And that's just how life is. You never know, because not everybody puts their problems on their faces, and not everybody lets you know that they're dealing with something. A lot of people are very good at hiding their challenges that they're facing, and a lot of people don't know how to hide it, and they don't know how to deal with it. So it is very important that we are very careful and cautious of the words we utter to people, because it can destroy them and it can mend them. I've heard it say that it's better to walk out of a situation that is getting you angry than to utter any words that could destroy the person. It's very important that when we are angry, we should be careful what we say, because it's very easy to fall into the trap to say anything. Coming from a person who used to be very, very angry, who used to be full of anger, it's very important, because that action alone, that word alone that you've said to that person can come back and bite you in the ass. And you may very well regret it, but the problem there is that those words has already been uttered. So it's very important to remember that when we're angry, upset, or frustrated about life, or about anything in life that's not going our way, we should always be careful how we use our words, because it is very important and it is crucial. It is crucial, because if we are to show love to one another, then we should be careful what words to say. If someone comes up to you and says, oh, I'm so fat, my belly is so big, look at my ass, I don't even have any ass, I'm ugly, the right response to that person should be, no, that's not the way I see you. You need to look in the mirror again and find that beauty. There is something beautiful in you that you haven't realized. It's hidden and you need to find it. That should be our response. Not, yes, of course you're getting fat, of course you don't have any ass. No, it should be opposite. You're beautiful, you're gorgeous, you are amazing. You are the best thing that has ever happened to anybody that meets you. You're a lovely person, you're a kind person. I like you, I love you. You're doing well, I'm proud of you. It's okay. Words that are so soothing that it will make that person feel amazing. I've heard it said that a lot of people cannot remember what you say to them or what you do, but they always remember how you make them feel. And that's where words come in as well. However you treat people, whatever you say to them, it's gonna make them remember how you made them feel. So we should always be cautious about that. So thank you so much for listening. That's it for today, and I will be back next week. I will be talking about love, and I will be talking about 2 definitions of love: natural love and the unnatural love. And it's very interesting. Even when I read it, it was very interesting, and I know that you are going to love it. So thank you so much for listening, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you can get more videos like this. And do stay tuned, and do have a lovely day. Goodbye.